Hey. Happy day. I don't know what got in my mouth. Today, I want to talk about stirring up a hornet's nest and stir up a hornet's nest to supersize and grow your business. Why do I say that? Why do I think and why do I propose that you stir up a hornet's nest in order to supersize and grow your business? A couple of reasons. Number one, stirring up a hornet's nest means you're pointing out a problem or a challenge or trouble that needs to be solved or taken care of for other people, right? And that's why we're in business anyway, is to solve problems for other people. Now, we don't necessarily have to, and we actually positively do not have to stir up the hornet's nest or cause more trouble in order to solve a problem for people. There are plenty of problems out there in the universe and out there in the world and out there in our environment and out there in our own homes that we can solve for ourselves and for other people without having to go out searching very far or looking for them. And we definitely don't need to be creating them. But stirring up a hornet's nest, this expression's been around since the ancient Romans. Amazing, right? And it was translated into English and has been used in English as early as in the early 1700s, beginning of by 1700, people in English were using this expression to describe making trouble or causing trouble or stirring up and making a lot of people angry or upset, or just to cause trouble. You know, we all know those people, right? That just wherever they go, they're like a little tornado, and they just cause a ruckus. They cause trouble. They stir people up. They rile them up. That can be done in a good way, and it can be done in a not so good way. You know, think people get really upset by certain leaders. Certain leaders just have a way of rubbing other people the wrong way. You know, no matter who's president of the United States, people love them or they hate them. And there's some people in between, but there's a whole lot of opinions and a whole lot of emotions that surrounds whoever that person is. Any person or any figure that stands out or leads gets a lot of love, but also gets a lot of hate, right? Think of the influencers of today. There are so many people influencing other people, and they influence other people by stirring up a hornet's nest, by having an opinion, by taking a stand, by being true to who they are. So people are going to love them, people are going to hate them, but there's really no middle ground that gives them power or influence. It's the people that love them, and actually sometimes it's the people that hate an influencer that give them just as much power, if not more power, than the people that love them. Think Howard Stern. I don't know if anybody remembers Howard Stern, but he was a very flamboyant radio personality, way out there in his opinions, but he was very himself, and people loved him, but people hated him. He had as many viewers, almost, I believe it was reported, that listened to him, listeners that listened to him, and then he had a TV show, is why I say viewers, as that hated him just to see what he was going to do that was outrageous, that they could get more angry about and talk about around the water cooler on Monday, than that loved him, right? Be that type of person. Be that type of leader for your organization. Take a stand. Take a stand in favor and for and advocate for the people that you serve. Have an opinion. Guess what? People will get angry if you have an opinion. People will be PO'd if you share something, a thought or a belief or a feeling or an opinion that is different than their own. But that's how we figure out who we're here to serve. That's how we do a good job serving other people, is by having an opinion, taking a stand. We have to take a stand. Otherwise, we're just milquetoast and we get lost in the middle. If we want to really grow and supersize our businesses, we have to stand for something. We have to not be wishy-washy, not be in the middle. Now, I will contend that it is wise to take a stand on things that are in the best interests of the people that you serve, not on things that serve your ego. I'm going to give an example. In the world, CEOs have been fried because they'll make a stand against a current leader in the world, or say our president. They will take a political stand like that, and they end up destroying their business, or if they're in a publicly traded company, they destroy and negatively impact that business and usually lose their jobs. Is that the kind of thing that you, as a leader of an organization that has nothing to do with politics, should take a stand and talk out about? I'm going to say no. You can go ahead and do it, but I'd say learn from the people that have gone before you choose to make a stand like that, or to stir up a hornet's nest about that. Is that a really good idea? I would contend the same thing about religion. Is it really a great idea to section out a segment of the population that you will or will not do business with based on their religion? Not really a wise business move. Maybe if you want to stay small, but if you want to supersize and grow your business, we serve human beings. We serve humanity. It doesn't matter what their religion, their sexual orientation, their politics is. It doesn't matter in your business. Now, you can use that as your differentiator to take a stand, and you will definitely stir up a hornet's nest, but it might not be the hornet's nest that you want to stir up. If it is, fine. But I'd say you're better off taking a stand, advocating for the people that you serve and for your employees. Try taking a stand and advocating for your employees once against some of the dysfunctional behavior in the business world that your employees have to deal with on a daily basis. There are agencies and industries and people in this world that beat your employees up every single day. Are you advocating for them? Are you taking a stand for them? Are you stirring up a hornet's nest to help them to do their jobs better? Are you doing the same thing, stirring up a hornet's nest to get laws or rules or regulations changed that don't make sense, that negatively impact the people that you serve? I work on that every single day, but that's just me. So, do you believe in stirring up a hornet's nest? I'm all for it. I said the other day, I'm all for blowing stuff up, and I'm also for stirring up hornet's nests. Because guess what? I am entitled to my opinion and to making the world a better place in my way, just like everybody else is. Now, the rub with that is, if I'm entitled to my opinion, everybody else is entitled to their opinion too. And I don't get to judge and criticize and hurt other people because I don't agree with what they happen to say or what they happen to believe in. We all get our own beliefs. We all create our own reality. So go stir up some hornet's nests today. I'm going to go visit my grandma and have an awesome day. I wish you the same. And I'll, of course, be with you tomorrow. Take care. Bye.